All right, let's start it. What's up, everyone? What's up? Hope everyone doing great. Let me bring back the page. Okay. So let's start with US30. Looks like we are going to see a bit of a reversal here. Probably a minor one. Put myself back up there. And it's 35,850. That can be a target for us. I'm already in this trade because we call it a New York session and looks good so far. We do have this area down here, which is the trap for sellers. What basically they did was validating the area, building liquidity in the last 2-3 days below this, and then grab them, shift against it, and obviously you can see a runaway after that. That's how it usually works. And in terms of confirmation, you can see that the 15 minutes. All right, so yeah, there is this kind of consolidation here with the break of the 15 minutes DMA, and you can see in 10 minutes it kind of broke all of them, and now breaking the resist. Well, this is about fractional nature of the market, because when you go the lower time frame you go, the more of these traps you're going to see, and that's just how it works. So you can see definitely this zone being worked for before London session. They are kind of respecting this as a resistance. And that's why I think it's gonna be bullish, So that's about US30. And for gold, I actually don't have anything to do with gold today. It is continuing the sell I had from yesterday and the day before. So last week, in middle of the week, we were bullish on it, but then towards end of the week, it turned to be bearish, but didn't give me entry personally. And the day it gave us entry, it was Friday, and I didn't trade. From New York session, let's see. Yeah, so far 550 pips going down. And it is possible to continue it because momentum is really bearish and we don't fight momentum here. Okay. Welcome everyone in the chat. See you. Yeah, I'll check GPJPY for you too. So nothing on gold. I'll check GPJPY. So GJ. So I spoke about it in our session as well with my students, and this looks like pretty much a nice trend line break and retest trap. This is something that I actually got caught off it. Well, I learned a good lesson from it, but this was something I thought it's gonna turn and break this trend line and continue to go up. What happened was that the break happened in very lower time frame. Right here, as you can see, the break happened there, And this was around our entry, I think, and then came back to us. Sorry, my bad. Here. Okay. So this is the area that I saw the break-in retest, and my entry was based on obviously DMA, but I didn't follow the rule of having a macro bias or caring about what macro bias is telling me. That's why it didn't turn well, and it kind of came right to my stop loss. But because my stop loss is not that big, it usually won't get caught up into the slippage that will happen around here. See, as of right now, we for today our plan was 153, 750. And we wanted to see a rejection from upside to buy, but what happened? It was broken and now being rejected. We have a nice cross to the downside. So in my opinion, GPJPY, it's either going to consolidate around here to grab more liquidity for the future moves, or it's going to be bearish. I don't really see a bullish scenario here right now. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, we don't usually go over like all the forex watch list. Oh, look at that. So US30 breaking that resistance and pushing it to the upside. That is good. Yeah, grabbing all those liquidity. Hope you got in. I'm in already. Let's see. Not much of a profit right now, but it is gonna be there. All right, let's continue with the rest of the things that we do. One of them being cryptocurrency. So let's get in there. Where is it? All right, so for gold, we do have a target of 48,000 and 50,000 to be hit around here. So far, we hit the first take profit on the bearish move. Our reason, so if you go and watch, that's why we're doing these cash and coffees. If you, and it's all on YouTube, so you can go basically and check them out. So last week on Cash and Coffee, we talked about how this cryptocurrency is looking bearish and dangerous, and how they kind of created this zone, trap buyers at the all-time highs, and then came below DMA. So we had all the confirmation that price gonna drop, especially after this shift. Okay, what is this and why it's important? This is when market maker finish the job. Basically, their job is to generate enough liquidity to make the move, and once they made it and once they finished it, they will basically run away from the scene, if that makes sense. So this is that runaway, shifting against the direction they trap people, and then consolidating there. This, when they consolidate a little far from the area they trapped people and they don't move, this is a sign for you that price is actually trying to continue making or generating liquidity while not hitting the area that they trap people already to let them get out. Now this make more sense in forex because like there is more people, like nobody actually walks into the store, buy like $200,000 worth of Canadian dollar when he sees an opportunity on US dollar Canadian. But in Bitcoin, people grab the money they hid in their pillow or whatever, they go and buy Bitcoin, and now they basically hold that. So a lot of people are not gonna get stopped out or whatever, but there is more people seeing these trend lines, and obviously there gonna be so much fundamental aspect of it in crypto, which is not about the news or anything in the financial market. It's more about um how news events, sorry, media gonna push this Bitcoin at the absolute worst times for people to buy. So if you are, let's take a look at this. Actually, this is now we're too far from those prices. We are at like $1 or something. But let's go to weekly and take a look at these areas. So I remember when this was area where they keep talking about how to buy Ripple at the points of 80 cents and 70 cents. They keep talking about how to buy Ripple. Okay. And once price was at the 20 cents and 30 cents, this consolidation down here, now in the news, well, in media, there was like topics and conversations about how to sell Ripple. Okay. And same thing goes on when you look at the headlines and prices around this area. Which one was it? Sorry. I think it was a Binance. Yeah. And prices basically at these areas, they're going to say, is it the best time to invest? What are the targets for Bitcoin? Expert says it's gonna hit $78,000 by the, and all of these things are going to basically trap people, if that makes sense. All right. Um, do you think news in 30 minutes will affect Bitcoin right now? It is possible. Nothing actually surprised me in the financial market. But I don't expect it much of a working there. What's up, guys? Welcome from Ikata as well. Yeah. Welcome if you're coming from Brandon's session. So yeah, BTC and cryptocurrency in whole looks down. And now let's take a look at overall crypto market. And you can see it's more red than white, and that's usually a sign for, well, good times for investors to get into the buys, but it's bad time for holders. A little bit better than well, in couple days ago it was all basically red. So let me introduce some of the coins that I own. I think that would be something that a lot of people would be interested. And I'm gonna tell you some of the coins that I recently bought, some of them that I have it for quite some times now, and those with some potential on it. All right. So one of my favorites, well, it became my favorite actually after it hit this price, is Avax. All right. So Avax is basically, let me bring it on the charts too. Yeah, this coin went pretty nuts. As you can see, these are the areas that actually got in. One of them being here in February, where I actually bought it at $18. And then another set of buys where I actually did it at um it was actually around here 40 something, 45, $48 around here that I got in, and currently sitting at $140. Now I know that this looks like a buyer's trap up there. Oh, come on, trading view. All right. So we can definitely see a buyer's trap and some all-time highs that is created, but I'm actually not interested to selling my coins at all. I'll be continuing to hold it, and I know that it probably gonna come all the way back down to like 80, $90 before it can continue pushing it up, and that's absolutely fine. So Avax is one of the coins that you can have it. It's Avalanche, if I'm not mistaking it. Let me bring the coin up here too. Yeah. So these are some information about the coin. Well, this is basically the main page where you can see all the transactions, how many well, what miners are doing, and the market caps, all that stuff. You can check it out from here. But personally, I look at these things more down here. So you can definitely read it and know what is it about. Definitely, if you want to know more about the coin, you should go ahead and uh, you know dig in inside of it. But something to care about for me, one of them is the market rank. I rather see them in below 200. If it's the rank is 200 and lower, I'm interested in looking at the coin. Market cap, the more is better, but that doesn't really mean anything. Market cap is pretty much like a trend line. You can it can just be induced in the market, and then all of them comes right back up with the one position. So can't really make decision based on market cap, and that's a mistake I actually made when I started to work with shitcoins. And the moment I was seeing that, oh, market cap is going up, I would get into that coin, and then it would be nothing basically. um and then I realized that how this market cap things work. That's why can't really make a decision based on it. You can see already about that's I think it's a billion. Yeah, about 1.5, 2 billion gone out of the market cap from yesterday to today, and that's probably the reason for the dip. So if you wanna participate, this is a good one. Also, something I like about Coin 360 is that when you find about a project and you finally do all the research and everything, and you realize that okay, this is the one I want to get in, it always allows you to know more coins with the pretty same situation. And you might be right in terms of the idea, but you might be wrong about the specific coin. Let's say whatever this Avax is doing, VChain also doing it. And trust me, a lot of these people on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere, I saw it so many times that how they think this coin VChain or VET is gonna make them millionaire. I was always inside of those. reels on Instagram that coins that gonna make you millionaire in 2022. One of them definitely was this switching, right? Now, a coin close to this in terms of all the project and everything was Avax, right? And you can see the market cap better, the ranking better, and it's pretty much the same thing. So you can see that was a coin that pushed. This one is still at 12 cents, right? So that's one of the reason I like this feature, to see other coins that are related to this coin so I can make a decision. I usually get into one or two. So in this example, I did get Solana, I did get Avax, and I did get VET. But right now, the most profitable one so far was, Avax. Just quickly looking at this one as well. Well, Solana wasn't that bad, but I didn't have a lot of it. And the price also, by the time I was looking at it, you see, this is the same time I got in. Let's find it. Yeah, it was actually pretty much same. I have to go check my wallet on that one because it looks like this one also went better than the AVAX too. Yeah, so yeah, currently at $214. So these are not bad. These are the coins that I do like them. Let's investigate a little bit more. And one of the coin that I really don't like it is this ADA. I do not own any. And I know everybody says that you should have it. I just don't believe in it really. All right, so the next coins, a Mana, definitely. I think we talked about it in the previous session of the Cash and Coffee too, but don't remember. This Mana, you probably know. This is this is a coin that you need in order to buy and sell in Metaverse, the platform for Facebook. Well, that's basically the reason I caught it. I bought this thing as at about, let's see if it does have any trading view. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so I got into this thing at around $3.40 around here, 3.50, and currently it's going a little into profit, but can't really trust that much. Looking at the ranking, it is at 28. You see, and the market cap is actually starting to build up. It's not that bad, and coin is experiencing more of an upside than to the downside. Looking at the closer or related coins, you can definitely see some good ones like Chainlink here, and also, but I don't really like meme coins anymore. But I do have this Shiba as well as Kishu, so it's pretty much, well, they say it's closed, but I think it's gonna be used in different kind of platform like this Shiba or Doji. I think they're gonna be working inside like a Tesla or Apple, and then these coins Mana, it's gonna be like a Facebook or social media type of things. Well, I don't know, but as of right now, it does look sheep USDT. It does look bearish, very bearish as well. Okay. So the day that they launched it in Binance, it had a huge drop down and then it stayed there. My buy was around here 2 to 3 days after launch. And then I had to actually stay into the drawdown on this one as well for about 145 days. Um, I actually think it was around here. I'm not sure, but right now in a nice profit. It did broke the all-time high too. So yeah, that's one of the coins that I have to. Also looking at here. What else I wanna recommend? Definitely SXP is a really good coin. I did have some nice buy and sell, get in and get out on it from like $2 to $5. And then after that, it's kind of consolidating around here. But this is one of those consolidation that you're seeing it now. And you'll be like, oh, it's going up and down. It's too crazy. I don't know what's the direction. But notice that it's between $1 and $5, right? If you look at Avax right now, there is a range from $1 to $5, right? This is, well, let's make it here. This is from $3 to 450. And market always try to teach you with the previous data. You either see it or you're gonna be blind to it. You're gonna hear it on news. So this one, 100 days, over 100 days, price was at this range. And by the time where there wasn't any other candle, it was looking like a mess. And then if you check this phase again, yeah, here. Now this one is, sorry. This one is from $24 to let's see, 24 to $40. Again, a range where it looks like a mess. And then price, it just, well, have a bit of a break to the downside and then blows up. You see, so you can't really, well, don't underestimate the power of consolidation. And this looks like a really new and have a potential on it too. One of the reasons I do like this coin is because there is a credit card system. Basically, Visa and MasterCard are investing into this coin in order to create, there's a lot of coin trying to have the Visa and MasterCard or credit card, but this is the coin that the real Visa and MasterCard are investing in it with the hope to create kind of the same system in this blockchain. And that's very important in my opinion. All right. Let me just check my trade real quick too. All right, we're down. Yeah, that's basically it for today's cryptos. Let's take a look at some stock as well. So one of the stocks that I actually was able to buy the dip was mRNA. Well, hopefully bought the dip because it didn't really broke the amazing daily, but we do have a really nice momentum there. This was the price that I got in. Sorry. Obviously it's mRNA. Don't have to explain it. They are a pharmaceutical company. In Nasdaq, it's really, really rare for them to continue go down like this. So let's see what's gonna happen. And also I have this Hive. This is a blockchain, basically, company in the Canadian stock exchange. I think it does have in the Nasdaq too. The all-time high for it is about $7 something, and price currently at $5. It allows you to have like a nice profit if price only reach all-time highs, and that's why I also got it. And I did like the way daily time frame looks like too. So that is good. All right, so it looks like we have some moves on US30. Let's take a look at it. So we had the resistance broken here, okay? And then coming right back down, hit the DMA and going back up again. Right now, I'm still in this trade. It was pretty close to my stop loss because my stop loss was here below the level that I have for myself. And it did came kind of close and then pushed it up. So yeah, again, this trade in almost all time frame is against DMA other than very lower time frame and micro. But we do have a really nice W formation here, in my opinion, that it just makes sense. Even if it decides to stop me out, um, I still believe this is a nice buyer's trap, and it's possible for price to, get rid of people like me that are in the trade from previous times, like London session, and then continue to go. The time is 9:30. These things are really, you know, uh, normal too. Looks like we had news as well. Let's take a look at it. Tuesday. Right. So we had a news at 8:30 for Canadian, 9 for, I think that's Chinese yuan. And we have another news coming in about less than 10 minutes. And that's about USD, and it's a medium impact. Yeah. Well, we can wait and see. I actually just got stopped out on US30 here. Let me bring it back. Yeah, and it was pretty aggressive too. So what else can happen here? If we don't see the stop hunt up there, well, they did grab the liquidity here, and then they're gonna come back to this low. Let's go to lower time to higher time frame. It absolutely makes sense, right? But in lower time frame, it is a bit tricky. Looking at 30 minutes, yeah, that looks like a stop hunt. And especially the news that we have, that is actually very possible to see continue bearish on this, especially with gold and everything being bearish. This is also possible to be bearish. Well, one hit already on it, and we'll see what's gonna happen later. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, looks like turning to a VIP. So I'll wait for close to the news and see what we will do. All right, guys. That is pretty much it for today's session. Looks like US30 going to be bearish. Well, as of what it looks like right now, we're gonna wait till the news. Um, I honestly don't see much of a confirmation to get bullish still, but definitely have a bearish engulfing in 15 minutes below DMA, 30 minutes. So yeah, looks like it's turning to be bearish. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, and we go over basically the same thing. Enjoy the rest of your day, and